In this tutorial, we'll walk through the full process of building and submitting a proposal in cdpACCESS, from creating it for the first time all the way through final submission. Start by navigating to the main menu, to Current Cycle, and then select the Proposals option. One of the first improvements you'll notice in the updated design is that the proposal listing is now front and center, with no excessive filter options pushing everything down the page. Go ahead and click on Create Proposal. This kicks off the proposal building workflow, which has been significantly streamlined compared to the previous version. Give your proposal a name. For this walkthrough, we're calling it Demo, but in practice, you would use a descriptive title that reflects your actual code change. Select the appropriate group and cycle if that option is available to you. Here, we're defaulting to 2025 Group B, which determines which code development cycle this proposal belongs to. Choose whether your proposal is public or private. We're setting it to private for now, but you can change this at any point while you're still building. Now, click on Create Proposal. Take a moment to notice the updated panel layout. The old design had two separate panels with a lot of rows, which many users found confusing. Everything is now organized into clean tabs, simplified and easy to navigate. When you add new content by clicking on the Add button, you'll see an option called Import from Book. This is used when you want to pull existing material directly from the book instead of creating something from scratch. We will cover that in more detail later in the video. Click Add New Content to start building out your proposal. This is where you'll bring in the specific code sections you want to address. Now select the code books, the sections, and subsections you want to include. This is a key improvement. Users can now multi-select sections from multiple books at once. Previously, you could only add one book at a time. Click on the Add Sections button to confirm. Once your sections are added, they'll appear in the left panel. You can drag and drop them to reorder, a handy way to organize your proposal exactly how you want it. If you prefer not to drag, you also have the three-dot menu on each section. Use it to move items up or down, whichever method feels more natural to you. Select a code section from the left panel and click on the Edit button. The instruction line will default to Add New Text as follows. This instruction line will remain unchanged, as it is the correct instruction line. Scroll down to the editor box and type in your code section text. You'll also notice the editor itself has been upgraded. cdpACCESS now uses a tip-tap editor, which is cleaner and more intuitive than the CK editor used previously. As you type, a live preview of your content appears at the bottom of the panel. This lets you check your formatting and wording without leaving the editing view. Now let's import from book. Notice that you can do that from the Add button on the left panel. You no longer have to navigate back to a previous page to do it. Select the books you want to import from. The system now supports up to 2 books simultaneously. And there's a helpful note on screen, so users always know what the limit is. Click on Proceed. By default, the platform will show no selections, keeping things clean and uncluttered. Go ahead and choose from the left-hand menu the relevant content, and then select the sections you want to import. Confirm the import by clicking on Import Sections below. Your selected sections will be added to the editor panel, ready for you to add content and propose changes. At any point while building, you can check your proposal preview by clicking on the preview icon. This gives you a real-time look at how the final submission will appear. You can also download the proposal in your preferred format directly from the preview. This is useful if you want to review it offline or share it with colleagues before submitting. If you're working with others, you can add collaborators by clicking on this option. Just enter their information here. In the Settings section under Tools, you can transfer ownership of a proposal or delete it, but only before the proposal is submitted. Once it's submitted, those options are no longer available. Next, add any supporting documentation to your proposal in the Documentation tab. The flow here has been simplified. Add your content, hit Save, and you'll get a confirmation, so you know it was saved. The Bibliography section here is where you can cite your sources and references. In the Cost Impact section, indicate whether your proposed change would increase, decrease, or have no effect on costs by clicking on the Edit Content button. For this demo, we're selecting No Change. You can also attach supporting files directly to your proposal in the Attached Files tab. Choose whether to link the file or include it. The system will let you know when it's been successfully added. Notes are a great way to document information you want staff to see, but they aren't a real-time collaboration tool. Staff members don't see these notes while you're building the proposal. They only become visible after the code change has been submitted. For copyrights, you can either sign a new form or use a pre-existing one on file. For this demo, we're selecting the existing form, a quick and easy option if you've already completed this previously. When you're ready, click Finalize and Submit. The system will automatically validate your proposal at this point. Any required fields that haven't been completed will be highlighted in red. Work through any flagged items. Each missing item must be addressed before the system allows final submission. Once you've completed all of the items on the checklist, you'll see the Submit Proposal button become active. Select Submit Proposal. Once finalized, your proposal is officially logged in the system, and a confirmation receipt will be provided. After the submission, you have a couple of next steps available. You can review code changes or jump into the discussion.